See if I can get into my Facebook account. Test, test, test. Test, 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 test. All right, let's see if we can get back in now. Share, share. Share, 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 share. Share. So I'm getting set up for yoga. Bear with me one moment. I'm just posting to my favorite Facebook groups that I'm live. And then we'll get started in just a minute here. So have a seat, relax. We're going to get started in just a few minutes here. Looks like I haven't been live in Facebook in a while, so I had a couple of challenges logging in, but now all is good, so we'll get started. All right, whoops. Okay. Do a quick mic check here. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Okay, perfect. All right, so find your comfortable spot. You can sit on the floor or in a chair. Just make sure your spine is straight. And we're going to begin with some breathing exercises to help us focus our mind. And for those of you who are new to the channel or to Facebook, my Facebook page, I am broadcasting live on YouTube and Facebook. So find your comfortable spot, sit up straight, and you can close your eyes and just follow along with my voice. As you sit up straight, observe your breathing. Begin by inhaling slowly through your nose, filling your lungs completely with air. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale slowly through your mouth, squeezing out all of the air in your lungs. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath as you allow your abdomen to contract toward your spine. Focus on your breath. Follow your breathing. With each inhale, feel your spine is getting longer as the top of your head reaches for the ceiling. And as you exhale, feel your shoulders relaxing and feel the ground under your hips where you're sitting. Focus on your breathing. Now in the next inhale, we're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head. Palms together if you can reach. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your mouth as you lower your arms and hands back down. Follow your breath. Try and synchronize your movement with your breath. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Now on the next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, we're going to turn our torso to the right side as we exhale through our nose, lowering our arms and hands down. When you're ready to inhale, turn your torso back to the center. And when you're ready to exhale, rotate to the opposite side as you exhale through your nose, lowering your arms and hands down. Follow your breath. We're breathing through our nose now. Rotating on alternate sides. Continue focusing on your breath. One more time on both sides. And then when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. And just relax your shoulders, relax your arms. Keep your palms together in prayer posture, sitting up straight, and breathe through your nose in this balancing mudra. Focusing on your breath, breathing through your nose. Now, keeping the palms of your hands together, we're going to inhale and reach our fingertips as high as we can. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your nose, bringing your hands back to prayer posture. Try and follow your breath, moving with your breath. At the end of the exhale, point your fingertips down, flexing your wrists as much as you can. When you're ready to inhale, lift and reach. And again on the exhale, coming back down. Flexing your wrist, pointing your fingertips down. Keeping the palms of your hands together as you inhale through your nose, reaching. Again on the exhale, coming back down. Focus on your breathing. Synchronize your movement with your breath. One more time in both directions. And when you're done, bring your hands back to prayer posture in front of your chest. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. Now from here, we're going to take our hand, we're going to just relax your hands on your knees for a moment, sitting up straight. We're going to take our right hand to the right side of our body and place it kind of behind you a little bit to your right side for support. Then take your left arm to the left side, stretching your fingertips to the left side of the room, arm parallel to the floor. Breathing through our nose, we're going to inhale and reach our left fingertips straight up to the ceiling, lifting your chest. And then exhale, taking your straight arm over your head, keeping your hips on the ground. As you exhale, reaching to the right side of the room. Make sure you're lifting your chest as you do this. Go as far as you feel comfortable. And then when you're ready to inhale, lift and reach. And on the exhale, lower your left arm back down. So follow your breath. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, reaching over to the right. Inhale, coming back, reaching for the ceiling. And exhaling down. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, straight arm over your head. Inhale, lift and reach. Exhale, down. Switching arms, we're going to take our left hand kind of behind us to the left side for support. Reach your right arm parallel to the floor. And when you're ready, breathing through your nose, inhale, reaching. Exhale, take your right arm over your head, lifting your chest, reaching to the left side of the room. And then inhale, coming back straight up. exhale, lower your right arm down. So follow your breath. Go as far as you feel comfortable. Moving with your breath. Keeping your chest lifted. One more time. And then lower your hands down to your knees. Take a moment to just inhale and exhale through your nose. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and straighten our arms out parallel to our shoulders, reaching your fingertips to the sides of the room. And we're going to make a small circle in one direction, breathing through your nose as you need to. Making a small circle, rotating your arms slowly with control. And then pause and now move in the opposite direction. Slow circle. And then pause. Now bend your arms into cactus position with your fingers spread wide apart, keeping your elbows lifted. Bring your forearms together in front of your face, palms touching. Interlace your fingers, keeping your elbows lifted. And from here, we're going to make a circle with our knuckles toward the ceiling, slowly rotating and flexing your wrists as much as you can while keeping your elbows lifted, breathing through your nose as you need to, slowly rotating, flexing your wrists as much as you can. Now notice the direction of the circle you're making, and then pause and then move in the opposite direction. Keeping your elbows lifted, forearms together, slowly rotating. And then pause, release your fingers, and bring your hands back down to prayer posture. Straighten your arms out in front of you with the palms of your hands touching. Now inhale, reach your straight arms as far back as you can. And as you exhale, wrap your arms around the front of your chest. Grab your shoulder blades with your hands. Relax your elbows, relax your shoulders, and lower your chin to your chest. And breathe through your nose. Now notice which arm is on top. Lift your chin. Inhale, reach as far back as you can. And on the exhale, place the opposite arm on top. Wrap your arms around. Grab your shoulder blades with your hands. Relax your shoulders and elbows and lower your chin to your chest. And breathe through your nose. Then lift your chin, inhale, reach as far back as you can, and then exhale, bring your hands down to your knees. Again, take a moment to just inhale and exhale through your nose. Now from here, we're gonna get onto our hands and knees in a tabletop position for cat-cow. So on your hands and knees, separate your knees so that your knees are separated. Your knees are under your hips. Spread your fingers wide apart and place your hands under your shoulders. Adjust your fingers and your hands so that your index fingers are facing forward. If your elbows are pointing out to the side, rotate your shoulders so that your Biceps of your arms are facing forward, and if you were to bend your arms, your elbows are facing toward your thighs. Keeping our arms straight in cat-cow, we're breathing through our nose, and when you're ready, inhale, relax your abdomen as you lift your chin and chest. When you're ready to exhale, pull your navel in toward your spine, tighten your gluteal muscles as you arch your upper back toward the ceiling, simultaneously lowering your head. When you're ready to inhale, relax your abdomen, arch your lower spine, and lift your chin and chest. Again, on the exhale, we're pulling our navel in toward our spine as we tighten our gluteal muscles, arching our upper back toward the ceiling, simultaneously lowering our head. Follow your breath. Moving within your range of flexibility. One more time in both directions. And then pause with your neck and spine parallel to the floor. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. Now from here, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine, and we're going to do puppy pose. So in puppy pose, we're going to keep our fingers spread wide apart as we slowly move our hands forward, keeping your navel pulled in, moving your hands forward, keeping your hips in the air as you lower your torso and forehead down to the ground as much as you can, and relax your neck and shoulders as you breathe through your nose. Then pull your navel in toward your spine as you walk your hands back to tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to inhale and reach our right fingertips up toward the ceiling as we rotate our torso to the right side of the room. Inhaling through your nose, lifting. Exhale through your nose, taking your right hand under your left and relaxing your right shoulder and ear on the ground on the exhale. When you're ready to inhale, reach, rotate, and lift. Following your breath, when you're ready to exhale, coming down and relaxing on the exhale. On the next exhale, we're going to keep our right shoulder and ear on the ground as we relax, breathing through our nose. If you'd like, you can reach your left fingertips up toward the ceiling and then relax your left arm behind your back. You can grab your right hip with your fingers if you'd like, with your hands, and breathe through your nose as you relax. And if your left arm is behind you, reach your left fingertips up toward the ceiling. Bring your left hand back down to the ground for support. And then we're going to inhale and reach our right fingertips one more time. Reach, lift, and exhale back to tabletop position. Now from here, we're going to switch to the left side. We're going to inhale and reach our left fingertips up toward the ceiling, rotating our torso to the left side of the room. On the inhale, exhale, taking your left arm under your right arm as you relax your left shoulder and ear on the ground. When you're ready to inhale, lift, reach, and rotate. Again, on the exhale, coming back down. Follow your breath. On the next exhale, we're going to keep our left shoulder and left ear on the ground as we relax and breathe through our nose. If you'd like to go further, you can reach your right fingertips up toward the ceiling and then allow your right arm to drape down behind your back. Grab your left hip with your hands or fingers. Relax your shoulders and breathe through your nose. And if your right arm is behind you, reach your right fingertips up toward the ceiling. Bring your right hand back down to the ground for support. And then we're going to lift and reach our left fingertips one more time and come back to tabletop position. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. Now from here, you can do puppy pose again or downward dog. If you're doing downward dog, make sure your fingers are spread wide apart. Check that your index finger is facing forward. Check that your shoulders are rotated so that the biceps of your arms are facing forward. And if you were to bend your arms, your elbows would be facing toward your thighs. Get onto the balls of your toes. And from here, we're going to lift our hips in the air, pushing the floor away. Relax your neck and shoulders, keeping your knees slightly bent. Alternate lifting the heels of your feet off the ground, walking the dog, stretching out the backs of our legs, breathing through your nose. And when you're ready, just pause with your knees slightly bent, relaxing your neck and shoulders. And then bring your knees back down, come back up to tabletop position. And we're going to sit back in child's pose. So separate your knees wide apart, bring your feet together behind you, and then lower your hips down toward the heels of your feet, lower your forearms down, and then lower your forehead as far down as you can, and breathe through your nose. And then lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop position. And now from here, we're going to go ahead and sit down on the mat with your feet in front of you. Separate your feet so that they're about hips or shoulders width apart. Actually, we're going to make our feet mat width apart. So that's about maybe 2 feet or so. And then from here, with your knees bent, feet separated, we're going to do deer pose or variation of deer pose. So with your knees bent, allow your knees, you can breathe as you need to through your nose. Allow your knees to relax to the left side and try and relax your hips as much as you can. Sitting up straight, just breathe into any tension you may feel. Now from here, if you'd like, you can tilt your torso back As you continue to inhale and exhale through your nose, depending on your flexibility, you can go back as far as you feel comfortable, opening up our hip area as we breathe through our nose. And then release, coming back up. Lift your knees and allow them to relax to the opposite side. Breathing through your nose. Again, you can then move your arms back and relax. You can go back as far as you feel comfortable, keeping your hips on the ground. And then come back up, lift your knees. We're going to do the left side again, relaxing your knees to the left side. Now again, you can just stay here like this, just sit up straight, relaxing your hips. If you'd like, just tilt back as far as you feel comfortable. Breathing through your nose. And when you're ready, you can come up and then lift your knees. Allow your knees to relax to the opposite side one more time. And then you can either sit up straight or tilt back as far as you can. Some of you can lay all the way down on your back, breathing through your nose. Try and keep your hips on the ground as you do this. Knees down as much as possible. Breathe into any tension you may feel. And when you're ready, just come back up, lift your knees back, and then we're going to scoot to the front of our mat. I'm going to turn sideways. So at the front of your mat, keeping your knees bent, feet separated, move your arms parallel to the floor. And from here, we're going to inhale as we lift our chest and tilt back, and then lift your feet off the ground. If you need to grab the back of your thighs for support, you can do that. You can stay here if you'd like to straighten out one leg or the other or both. Find your balancing point, focusing on one point in front of you, breathing through your nose. And then bend your knees, grab your elbows or wrists, sit up straight, and just relax for a moment. Now, take your hands and reach down and grab your toes with your fingers. Then walk the heels of your feet in toward your hips. And inhale as you lift your chest. Exhale as you tilt back, lift your heels off the ground, find your balancing point. And from here, you can experiment with your balance, see how far you can go with straightening out your legs while holding onto your toes. Find your balancing point. Focusing on one point in front of you, relax your mind. Feel your inner balance. And then release, bring your feet back down, grab your elbows or wrists, sit up straight and relax. Now again, we're going to move our arms parallel to the floor. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale with control, lower your spine slowly down with control. all the way down to the ground. And then stretch your arms out parallel to your shoulders with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Now walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat so your knees are separated. And then take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side. And if you can, turn your head to gaze at your right hand. Breathing through your nose, keeping your shoulders and arms on the ground. Take long, deep breaths. And then inhale as you bring your knees back to the center and your head back to the center. Exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the right side and rotate your head to gaze at your left hand. Keeping your arms and shoulders on the ground, breathing through your nose. And then inhale as you bring your knees and your head back to the center. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Walk your feet under your knees as much as possible. And then from here, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine as we lift our hips off the ground, pushing the heels of our feet into the ground, and take a few breaths. Just inhale and exhale through your nose, keeping your gluteal muscles tight as you lift your hips and breathe through your nose. And a final third breath, inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to move our hips to the far right side of our mat as we lower our hips down, all the way down to the ground. And then take another deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand. Keeping your shoulders on the ground. From here, if you'd like to go further, you can straighten your right leg out over your left, lowering your right foot down to the ground, making your right leg parallel to your left arm. Breathing through your nose. Keeping your shoulders and arms on the ground as much as possible. Breathe into any tension you may feel. And if your right leg is straight, bend it back over your left. And then inhale as you bring your hips and your torso and your head back to the center. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Walk your feet under your knees as much as possible. And then pull your navel in toward your spine as you lift your hips off the ground, pushing the heels of your feet into the ground. Take 3 breaths, inhale and exhale through your nose. Tighten your gluteal muscles as you lift your hips. And on your 3rd breath, as you exhale, move your hips to the far left side of your mat as you exhale and lower your hips all the way down. Then take another deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left hand. And then inhale as you bring your knees, your head, and your torso all back to the center. And then move your arms down next to your torso. And from here, we're going to go ahead and straighten out our right leg, keeping our left knee bent. Right leg is straight on the ground. Lift your left foot off the ground and interlace your fingers below your left knee, keeping the right leg all the way down on the ground. Fingers are interlaced on your left leg below your left knee. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your left knee and shin toward your left shoulder while keeping your right leg all the way down on the ground. If your right leg starts coming off the ground, then you're pulling too much and you'll need to release a little bit. But breathe into any tension you may feel. Keeping your right leg all the way down on the ground. With each exhale, gently pulling your left knee and shin toward your left shoulder. And release, lower your left foot down, take your hands from your left chin, place them on the ground, and then we can straighten out our left leg, bend our right leg, place our right foot on the ground. So left leg should be on the ground, right knee is bent, right foot is on the ground. Now from here, we're gonna go ahead and lift our right foot off the ground and interlace our fingers below our right knee on our right shin. Relax your right foot. Keeping your left leg on the ground, take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right knee and shin toward your right shoulder while simultaneously keeping your left leg on the ground. If your left leg starts coming up, then you're pulling too much. You should release a little and just breathe into any tension you may feel. With each inhale, fill your lungs, and with each exhale, gently pull. And release, lower your right foot back down to the ground. Now bend your left leg, place your left foot on the ground. Both your left knee and your right knee are bent. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Walk your feet under your knees as much as possible. And from here, we're gonna lift both feet into the air. And then reach your hands up toward your feet. Bend your knees as you reach and grab the outer edges of your feet. Pull your feet down so that your knees go to the outside of your arms and shoulders into happy baby pose. So from here, we're going to alternate lifting our feet, rocking side to side, relaxing our spine, releasing any tension you may feel, breathing through your nose. You can also move lengthwise along your spine. As you move, if you fall out, just get back in, moving within your range of flexibility, releasing any tension you may feel, breathing through your nose. Giving yourself a nice massage on your back. And then inhale as you lift your hands and feet up toward the ceiling. And exhale as you relax and lie down on your back for our final pose of the evening, which is Shavasana. So lying on your back, make yourself comfortable. Shavasana is a conscious relaxation. So as you lie on your back, close your eyes. Separate the heels of your feet and allow your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms a few inches away from your torso with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. And with your eyes closed, focus on your breath. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Relax your jaw. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your wrists and your fingers. Relax your hips. Relax your thighs and your calf muscles. Relax your ankles and your toes. Focusing on your breath. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Observe your breathing. Observe your breath becoming more deep as your body relaxes, your breath expands. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then slowly bring your hands above your head and stretch your body. And then bend your knees and bring your knees close to your chest. Gently rock side to side. When you're ready, you can move to one side of your body, lying on your side. Take a few deep breaths through your nose. And then push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. We'll end the practice with a quick breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head. And then we're going to exhale with a strong, fast breath through our mouth as we exhale quickly, lowering our arms and hands down. We'll do that 3 times, and then we'll end with a final 4th breath. So go ahead and inhale. Strong exhale. Again. Again. Now this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, but bring the palms of your hands together. Pause at your third eye for kind thoughts. Pause at your lips for kind words. And pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. All right, well, I hope you benefited from the practice. Share and like, and we'll see you next time.